Good morning, I'm Kathryn Delaney and this is your Daily Tarot. Thanks for joining me. Today we got 3 cards. The first card is the Emperor card. Now the Emperor card is a cardinal fire energy. This is associated with a warrior type energy that is all about creating order out of chaos. You know, in our society, a lot of times the warrior energy is associated with aggression and use of will that's, you know, has a force to it. And sometimes that has a connotation of a negative energy. But it could be another perspective to consider that when things are out of hand, things are happening that shouldn't be happening, that don't make sense, there's a lot of wrongdoing, something has to come in and create order out of chaos. Now, when we look in the distance of this card, we can see that, you know, there is definitely this harsh environment with a lot of red energy and aggressive energy. The character in this card is armored, and in the distance there is a little window on the mountainside. And what this is asking us to do is to have a bigger point of view. The Aries energy as cardinal fire can be very like material oriented and very ground oriented, and just be focusing on one thing and not necessarily see the bigger perspective. So this is asking us to like put our perspective in a bigger range, look out in the world and see what's happening, and realize that things have been kind of spun out of control and some energy needs to come in and create order out of this chaos. Now, when we look at our what's going on in our planetary system, we have Mars actually in Aries right now, which is squaring Saturn and the Jupiter energy, well, but specifically and very closely to Saturn. So there's this energy of restriction being met with this force that's like starting to move and fight back. And that's happening on a global scale, and we're all under the influence of these planetary bodies. So interesting stuff. The second card that we have for today is the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is telling us that some opportunity is going to arise today. Some kind of offering, and to have an open hand and be willing to accept the gift. Now, how that offering is going to be showing up is likely through some communication, because we have the Page of Swords here, which is associated with communication, and the Gemini energy. So, you know, through some email or through some conversation, there's some message that's going to come in today that will provide some sort of opportunity within this chaos. It's interesting how things work out in the world. You know, as much as we try to, like, you know, really secure down stability in our lives, we've all had situations stirred out of our hands this year, which has really put things in perspective and given us a bigger point of view in regard to how we want to live our life and what's the most important thing to us in this life. And in that way, you know, the chaos can kind of shake loose what is no longer useful and what's been distracting us from what's actually really important to us. And so we have this opportunity to see things in a new way, to go down a new path, and possibly, you know, a new opportunity in some material realm, or in, you know, a new appreciation for how we can take care of ourselves and others that we care about as well, because it's a pentacle energy, so it's associated with the body and our material affairs and our value system. And again, communications, Gemini energy. Something's going to come in today, and I hope that it is good stuff for your heart. I send you lots of love and good wishes, and I will see you again soon. Take care.